Welcome back to the agency. I am Detective Chase Clay, continuing the case of the Dead Space Remake. Right, so, where we last left off, we were here, back at medical, because... Actually, I'll tell you why in just a second, but let's just go over what we previously did from last time. So we rerouted power from multiple places to channel back into the ship's ADS, Asteroid Defense System, because even though we stopped ourselves even though we stopped the ship from pummeling into the planet, there's still a lot of space debris around, which is just like smacking at the ship. So we need the Asteroid Defense System to, you know, shoot the pieces so they don't come crashing into our ship and allow us to have another way to die in a fiery explosion. But we rerouted all that power, but then realized that the ADS wasn't calibrated. They didn't know, I guess it didn't know where to shoot at, so we had to go outside of the ship and manually calibrate the cannons so they know exactly what they're shooting at and we can all be protected. And coming back from the cannons, here's the thing. We had a transmission from medical, and that transmission was from no one else but Nicole. And she was saying, come back, she was saying something like, come back, join us. Not to Isaac, but I think it was a general transmission. The thing is, when she was talking, as she was explaining whatever she was doing, she looked like such a robot. She was like, come back, come back. We need to join together. We were like, it was so obvious. It was blaringly obvious that was obviously not Nicole, or at least that's what I'm thinking. And probably what a lot of you are thinking as well when you saw that transmission last time, in the last video. But poor old Isaac, that is his wife at the end of the day, and if there's any chance to save her, he will save her, which that's also understandable. At the same time, I guess logic just goes out the window when it comes to love and saving someone you care about. So that was that, and also, boom, there we go. The investigation board. I've made it, and it's finally here. I don't know why I'm very proud of this, because it's got all the little strings and the little pins and pictures. But essentially what I've done is I've rounded up pretty much most of the information or experiences that we've gone through. You know, we have Isaac Clarke, we have his team and wife. Hammond, I'm still unsure about. Nicole, now I am unsure about. We have all of the necromorphs, we have the status of our ship that got destroyed, the Kellion, the status of the mining ship we're in right now, which is abandoned. There was a distress call. Everything that has transpired has pretty much been summed up in this board, in my detective investigation board. The one back there, I'm not too sure about what's going to happen to that. I guess it will just be there for now. We'll find another use out of it, but this is way more intuitive for me, and it looks nicer as well for you guys, for you juniors to have a look at. But yep, the current objective is to locate the source of the broadcast, because when we came back to medical, there was some doctor was speaking, and I heavily assume by the sound of his voice it was Dr. Mercer, which was the more crazier, kooky doctor who wanted to sit back and observe what the marker did to test subjects. And I think he has Nicole held up. I believe he is a part of the Church of Unitology, because they're just shoving religion with sacrifice and weird cult aspects. There's a whole lot going on. And that is the end of that. So we're back in it. There we go. Oops. Sorry. We're back in it. We're going to investigate the source of the broadcast. I think we were good in terms of our storage. I think we didn't need to buy anything. We got our level 3 rig suit, which was our level 3 suit, which was awesome. We have more inventory space, which is great. So we got 5 slots here. I'll use that Ripper ammo just to finish it off. I have 2 nodes and I just don't know what to upgrade, if I'm being completely honest. And this stuff I've just kept in storage because I honestly do not think we need any of that per se. Got all my weapons back, got some meds in case I need them. Just gonna buy one more. Just gonna buy one more. I feel like that's important. Because a lot is gonna happen, I feel. No one's blocking us off from Nicole, and now we have to look at what happened here. It wasn't the nicest thing in the world. Yeah, we What the heck? What the heck? Hello? Where are you? It's so dark. Okay, looks like my shooting arm has completely... I could not aim for anything there. What the heck happened then? Well, I can't squash these things any more than they are. Okay, I did that. Yeah, I was gonna say, I believe we did come back here last time, then we got killed by a tentacle, so this is technically the second time we're walking through here. It was pretty disgusting nonetheless. Yeah. Look at this, it's just...
Kindly avoid disturbing my other patients.
What is this?
Research, of course. I'm so close to finding that missing factor. A unitologist would understand.
The unitologist is crazy? Not understanding, like, come on. Look at them, they're all just... I wonder if I can... Should I put them out of their misery? I don't know if there's a chance that we can save them. If I know there's no chance to save them, I probably would just completely execute them. No, I'm not gonna lie, right there. Can we not? There we go. No! Just no. Get out of here. Gross. So what did that do then? I think it probably affected... We can follow the path later on, but I think it affected something upstairs, so that should be fine. Yes, ahead is where... Yep, ahead is where I died, like... It's so nasty. I don't even know what to do with this thing. Can they shoot me? Okay, so they can shoot at me. What the? Okay, well this is no good. This is no good at all. So these things can spread. That's horrible. Plasma cutter. That should do it. Gotta just destroy these things one by one. Can I kill you? Gross, man. Stop throwing this crap. Die. I gotta put you out your misery. Wait, do I... I'm so sorry. It's just gonna spawn more. That is repulsive. That is the epitome of repulsive. I was getting a bit unsure then because that thing just kept on throwing its tentacles at me. And those tentacles kept on throwing more tentacles. It was like self-reproducing tentacles. That was not nice. So I'm guessing I just shoot the limbs off as it grows, and look at it, man. Wait, hold on. this is the tumor-like growths that they were talking about. And is this what... I forget what they were talking about, because Daniels investigated something and found out that it was something about the tumor. It was something about the tumor, like, I don't know what it was. Does it create more organisms that take over people? I don't... I forget. But this, all I remember is when Nicole did an autopsy of a necromorph and found out that there was this green bile inside the necromorph, and that was the same bile that was inside these tumor-like growths on the wall as well. I should really... I don't feel like I have enough to upgrade though, that's the thing. I'm guessing there's going to be something important on the top right there. I would like more HP, honestly. But how do I get there? I could spend 2 nodes here to get to there, or I could spend 3 nodes here to get to there. I'm gonna go for damage. Always keeping 1 in the bank, but I'm gonna go for damage next time for the plasma cutter. I haven't used that weapon in a long time because the Ripper has been a very, very, very good and reliable ally to me. But the plasma cutter is really good because it has that range and it's super powerful. It packs a big punch. It does pack a big punch. I know I already unlocked these doors before, I know that, but I just want to go here for a second visit in case anything new has popped up. Because you never know. Something new could have came along. Especially because the person who I assume Dr. Mercer has been here. Well, there we go. That's nice. Grab some credits. Nothing wrong with grabbing some credits. Yeah, it seems Mercer's been busy doing all of this nasty stuff. I don't know. Hopefully that destroyed tumor gets us somewhere useful. Oh wow, this has grown so much. Jeez. No, we need to shoot. What do we need to shoot? We need to shoot that. I want to see if I can get closer and shoot it because I just don't want to waste ammo. This flamethrower is really good for just... Okay, no, I have to. I got no choice. That's okay. Boop. That should get you. Don't get in close combat with me. It's not gonna work out for you. Tell you what though, this tumor growths remind me of Resident Evil. There was that some kind of tumor growth. Resident Evil 7 was it? Biohazard? There was a tumor-like growth there as well. Or like when you killed enemies, they were made of this crap that's inside here, or similar looking crap that's inside here. But I guess they turned into like white crumbly powder or something, didn't they? And it is everywhere? Okay, where are we heading? That way. Oh, right. Oh, yeah, there's something new. Nice.
Patient log retrieved.
There.
Dr. Mass.
I have to record these days. Before memory, you know. As I was saying, the new treatment I'm developing should be just the ticket. The trial is very promising. Trial? You'll be back at your post in a jiffy with CEC none the wiser. Unless you don't trust me. No, of course I trust you. Let's give it a shot.
Hello?
Volunteer 9 is a young male, testing my new tissue regeneration formula. I expect death within the hour. The changes to the vascular system are very promising. One moment for the cleanup. For the last time, get a trauma team in here. Yes, I called 3 times. My patient is crashing. Get off your smoke break and help me.
Sorry if I'm standing around a bit. I just don't want any other dialogue to interrupt the dialogue that I'm looking at now or listening to now. So wait, okay, so he's testing the vascular system. Vascularity is like what, veins, right? Blood veins? There's always peng. If you are British, that is hilarious. There's always peng ting, sure. But, and then, so he gave this trial cure that was, I guess, something else to test onto this unknowing patient. And then, well, then he called the trauma team, but was he calling that trauma team pretending like he didn't know what was going on? Or was it something else?
Clearance confirmed.
Great. Ah, this is so loud. There's gonna be something here. I'm waiting for you to pop out of me. Nice schematics. Node. Okay. Whoa. Pregnancy, and then... What is that? Oh, that's a dude. Testicles, right? I really don't know what they're doing here. And in any normal, sane person's mind, like, why would you test something this alien? You know, like, what's the point? I genuinely don't see the point. Like, research, sure. But at the same time, like, do you not understand the repercussions this could have? Not to, I guess, to any nearby humanity as a whole, because it's a thing that infects, but also, you know, you're putting yourself in danger, and unless this dude has, like, the blind delusion that, yes, I can control all of these things that are happening, and then when it ultimately bites him back in the ass and probably kills him, then he's like, oh no, what happened? I thought I had it under control. Like, have some sense, man. It's not real. It's not real. It can't be real. It's not real. I've got to go there. I have to go there. But I don't think it's real. Also... Wait, are we back? Why is that music? You know, whenever there's music, it always scares me. Oh, that's a one-way room. Hey, you know what? Let's just check out that one-way room. Might as well. I don't like the music that's happening right now. This is gonna be a projection. I knew it.
Medical is a sanctuary.
I knew it. What's that?
All survivors, please join us.
It was so obvious. Blaringly obvious.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan.
Is this just going to be on a complete loop then?
Medical is a sanctuary.
Yeah. Okay, there's something here.
All survivors, please join us.
I don't know why my first thought was to break out the alien-looking thing inside that vat that was inside there, but hey, here we are.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan.
Wait, am I supposed to...
Medical is a sanctuary.
Okay, I understand. I am here. Wait.
All survivors, please join us.
No. I am here. Hello.
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan.
Am I supposed to be doing something here? Locate the source of the broadcast. I am here.
Medical is a sanctuary. All survivors, please join us.
Hello?
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan.
Maybe I need to explore around and there's something to activate? But is this just an automatic? Did Nicole set this? Is this... I don't understand.
Survivors, please join us.
Am I missing something?
Medical Officer Nicole
I don't... There's these glowy blue things.
Medical is a sanctuary. All survivors,
Okay, I'm just gonna go around then because this is clearly not... Something is wrong here. I really don't know what that was. Maybe there's an enemy around somewhere that's preventing me from doing any kind of dialogue or anything. I don't think I've... Wait, I'm here? I'm back where I was? What? Doors? I am back where I initially was. Hello?
medical is a sanctuary.
Okay, I'm going to restart this because I think it might be bugged, so just give me a second. Oh, okay. Music. There's music.
Medical is a sanctuary.
Did I just need to click on this? Are you serious?
All survivors, please join us.
There wasn't a problem. It was just me being dopey. Okay, I just need to shut down the broadcast. Oh, boy.
Shipwide transmission override. Isaac Clarke.
That's embarrassing.
Just a trick.
Yep, just a trick.
Isaac. Isaac. Make us whole again.
That's Dr. Mercer. He's frozen us in stasis.
Isaac Clarke. All right. Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know. Dr. Chalice Mercer.
I knew it. Mercer. You asshole.
Are you the reason the marker won't begin? That's it. Convergence is installed. She's meddling. How is the question? But even if I was to ask, I suspect you're not the talkative type.
Is Nicole meddling? Who is he?
And I haven't fully explored the cause of death as that missing factor. Dismemberment. Now I think you're on the right track there. Try and relax, Mr. Clarke.
I'm frozen.
Convergence is so close.
Can't relax.
Maybe your death will tip the balance.
Also, your breath stinks. No. Have a salad.
Chemical work. Isaac? You there?
Daniels, open the chemical lab!
What?
Just do it!
On it!
Wait, can't this thing die?
It's open! Go!
Ew. Can I kill you with fire? Hold still. It's regrowing, it's... Gimme. It's regrowing, it's... Oh, okay. Yep, this way. Open. This way, yep. Oh my lord. Stasis! Burn, you old...
Broadcast.
Fucking neonatologist. Dr. Mercer.
Is he gone?
He's locked down medical to experiment on the crew.
Oh, God. Every way out is locked down through one of the offices. Must be Mercer's. I can brute force the internal doors, but you'll have to reach his office and lift the lockdown manually.
That was horrifying. I hate it. I hate the feeling when things are chasing behind you. God, it's in the vents, isn't it? I absolutely... I know horror. This is a sci-fi horror, and a big aspect of horror is the chase or being chased. But that feeling sets off horrible things in my stomach, because you know it's behind you, like right on the edge. You can hear it just about to grab you, but you can't turn around to look at where it exactly is, because if you do, then you might just die. Oh, not nice. Not fun at all. Oh wait, hold on. Was there anything to loot? I don't think I managed to pick up the bronze semiconductors. I don't know. Alright, we're gonna get our health up and we're gonna buy items again, because that was... I need more health. Why I'm buying them one by one, that mystery will never be solved, but here we are. Should I buy another one? Yeah, I'll buy another one. I'm sure I'll need them. Oh boy. Yeah, that was not nice. Okay, so... Oh, that guy just...
Unwise, Mr. Clarke. My hunter may regenerate, but he takes an attack like that personally.
Oh, go do one. No, because that's not good, because we've been... Okay, so he's made a regenerative thing, which is the absolute worst nightmare, because the whole point about these things is that they're killable, right? They can be destroyed, but if now suddenly they cannot be if they can't be... Like, look at this, right? We can dismember these things. Oh! No point fighting. No point fighting. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do here? In. Ow. Ow. Go. Oh, I saw one. Do I have time? Can you open doors? Okay, it can't open doors. Great. Why? Go away. I am so clueless on what to do. Whatever I need to do, I need to be quick. What is this? What is that? Yeah, okay, so as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a panic attack from aliens trying to eat my face off. The good thing about our current situation is that we have powerful weapons and the ability to take out these enemies, right? Permanently killing them by dismembering them. But the thing is that this thing can... we might be able to dismember it, but it can regenerate its dismembered limbs, so essentially it can't die. That's not good. That's no good. There's so much happening right now. So, the only thing I can think about...
Surgical log, Dr. Charles Mercer. It's a shame.
Fire.
When I began my research, Terrence Kyne's insights into the marker were invaluable. Now he's been reduced to sending little missives like this one.
You butcher! I saw your hunter! I know who it used to be! That cellular regeneration?
His patient.
God, don't you see what you've done? I agree with Amelia. If this is unitology, I want no part of it.
My diagnosis? Poor Terrence is suffering from the same dementia which was from ages 7 columns. Amelia, for example. The only Amelia is ever mentioned for his life.
Okay, the music kicked in so loud I didn't hear what he said. Did he say that his wife died a long time ago? Gross. Okay, it's good to know that I know how to take care of this thing now. Just a matter of dismembering it again. Okay, so like I was saying, the core thing about all of this that's happening is the dismemberment. The dismemberment is super important because that's the way we kill them, is just by cutting their limbs off. But this thing's limbs can regenerate, so how do you kill a thing whose limbs you can't permanently cut off because it regenerates? Like...
Surgical log, Dr. Charles Mercer, tissue regeneration experiment 5. The children of the marker, Kyne's necromorphs, have provided all the material I could ask for. And the Inspector variant has provided a key insight. Implanting the material directly into the brain renders optimal results. Of course, that requires puncturing the frontal bone just above the glabella.
Please, no.
Don't worry. It's been sterilized.
So, okay. So it wasn't the aliens themselves, he is creating a... God, what can I say, man? He is creating, or using the marker on test subjects to create things like the flying carpet, which then can take over other dead bodies. Is it just like a domino effect and he's starting that first push? Okay. Dr. Mercer's conversation with patient Harris. So, that's why you're writing this down? The church will thank me later. I hear it too, Mr. Harris. Others find the marker signal a burden. But for me, it's inspiring. New surgical techniques, new technical designs. A pity I can't grasp the deeper nuances like you do. You mean the codes? Or the voices that are hungry to be heard? Hungry like the stars are hungry. And to think those fools tried to cure you. You have a divine insight, Mr. Harris. I can interpret it. The deepest secrets of the marker, convergence, even the hive mind itself could be ours. If you trust me. God speaks through the marker, it needs to be heard. But I can't give it to you. I try, but it slips away, like it's stuck behind my eyes. And the best means to retrieve it will have unfortunate consequences unless... Tell me, Harris, do you know the term cellular regeneration? So... I mean, I don't know. Is it Mercer's fault? Or is it just the marker that are just corrupting all their minds, making them think they're having some kind of revelation, or they are the next prophet or speaker of their god, whatever they're considering God at this point. And Harris seems to have a deeper understanding of this marker and can decipher it better. But he can't give it to you because it's stuck behind his eyes in his brain. Would have unfortunate terminus. Do you know term cellular regeneration? Does that mean he wants to regenerate Harris's cells so he can investigate in his more sensitive areas of his body, like his brain? And, you know, if he accidentally pricks something, it doesn't necessarily kill him. Because he'll just regenerate. So technically, is it like he can get as many tries as he wants in probing through Harris's brain? Come on. Ooh, wow. Nice. I'm running out of space though. Dr. Mercer's personal log. Convergence, where the bodies of the dead will rise, united, undying, made whole by the marker. So we're taught, but all this raw material, all my work, and the marker remains inert. Ever since that first contact, as it were, words repeat in my head. The makers must be absorbed. A divine insight, perhaps, that creating my hunter is part of the answer, and yet I... deleted? No, I will not doubt. No unitologist has ever been so close. To cheat death that withered old tyrant, I must have a matching tenacity. Well, why is it always a common theme in these things for immortality / rebirth, or, you know, achieving some kind of godliness? Okay, so the convergence is where everyone gets revived and rises, I guess. Is this Harris? I want to know who... Wait, is Harris?
Warning. Local door protocols corrupted. Rebooting system. Please stand by.
Is Harris this big thing that's been chasing me?
Who's there?
Oh god! Hold on, I can help you.
Can I give him a med pack?
Not me. Save hydroponics. We're all dying. Air's poison, but there's still time. Her enzyme will work if... She just needs liquid nitrogen.
Who's she?
Save us!
Sorry, man, there's no saving you. You're dead.
He was right. Air quality is dropping ship-wide. Something's poisoning the oxygen in hydroponics. If we lose our air supply...
He said we could fix it. He came looking for liquid nitrogen. And there has to be some in the cryogenics lab.
Okay. Not like we have a better option. I'll clear you a path to cryo.
Isn't...
Door protocols rebooted. Thank you for your patience.
Isn't hydroponics like where this supply of oxygen comes from? Or whether it's from like growing trees or something? Or am I just completely wrong? I am really running out of ammo so badly. Also, what is this? A wide beam cutter equipped with laser targeted survey charges. Okay, so...
Toxic hazard detected.
Okay, I guess we have no time.
Shameful, Mr. Clarke. Forcing me to liquidate my research subjects.
He's back in the deck. There's gotta be. Here! There's emergency bed controls at the security checkpoint. Go! I'll try to lock him out!
Away, man! I should have thought about whether that was a good idea to shoot fire into this poison gas. That could have caused a big explosion if it was the wrong kind of gas. Imagine that, just the easiest way to kill Isaac. Just put like gas into the air, and then I just shoot this fire, and then boom, everything dies. Oh, fuck, not you again, man. Just wait, man, wait. I gotta get past you. Move. Move! Hello? Where am I? I'm not even gonna fight you, things. I need oxygen. I need oxygen.
Toxic hazard cleared.
Okay, it's clearing.
Jeez.
Mercer, pump that gas in from hydroponics. If the air's already that bad.
I'm gonna need a faster way to cryogenics.
I'll open the other
Tram?
door from the chemical lab. It'll take you straight there.
Oh boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's all going to shit. It is all going to shit. Okay, great. I just have so much. I definitely... Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I am actually... Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to use one health thing. Bang. I'm going to deposit one health thing because I don't want to sell these. These are really valuable. I don't need all of these weapons. I need to stop lying to myself. I don't need all of this. There's just so much. But it's useful because it's good to have many weapons. I have a lot of... This seems to be a big boy weapon. This seems to be a big boy weapon, the line cutter. I feel like I need all of these. You know what? I think the contact beam can go. Because we have the line gun, which is our big boy gun. I like the flamethrower, I love the plasma cutter. The pulse rifle has ammo. The pulse rifle has a lot of ammo that I can use. But I also could buy and sell ammo. This is the problem. Okay, well if I don't have the contact gun, then I can move the contact beams. Okay. Six storage. That should be enough, right? That should be more than enough. I think I'll buy some ammo as well. Plasma cutter is a really good tool. The Ripper, I want ammo for that too. Very good tool. Hey ho, here we go. Oh, select my items. I might want to put something in there. Alright, so plasma gun. Ripper, I'm gonna move that to 2. Line gun, I'm gonna move that to here. Pulse rifle, I will keep the pulse rifle, just in case. Just in case we need ammo. Surprised, I'm genuinely surprised he's carrying all this stuff in the first place. Inside, on his person. Yeah, so I've got... I so want to try it out. It's kind of like a bigger... It's like a bigger plasma rifle. Okay, let's go. The best, but also worst. All these people are dead. Great. Wait, the codes? Didn't Isaac see a bunch of codes towards the start of this story as well? Like, it was a bunch of signs and stuff. Yeah, I was saying the best thing, the best horror game and the worst horror game are ones where you can't do anything about it, about the enemy. All you can do is run. That instills such a horrible sense of dread, honestly. No, no, no. Oh, man. I hope I don't have to come back. Like, I mean, I hope I find a way to kill this thing, but imagine if this is just a permanent enemy that roams around the ship and tracks me down. And I cannot kill it, period. Even though I think I'm gonna find a way to. Because I need to come back through here and just look through every single room again for higher security clearance bins and rooms, any items I might have missed. This is the boss room. Big boss room. Stasis refill right there. Circular map design. Oh man, things are gonna come out of here, aren't they? Things are gonna come out of here, aren't they? What the heck? All these things are in cryostasis. This is... guys, this is such a setup. This is like Indiana Jones taking the golden statue thing from the pedestal. Yeah, come on. Come on.
Seeing my husband unleashed is almost worth losing my other patients. But you and Dr. Brennan have delayed me enough.
Yeah, so she's alive and she's...
You've heard Nicole.
I have never shown you anything but courtesy to Dr. Brennan. Can you say the same thing?
I can say I'm not a fucking murderer.
Speaking of courtesy, do I have you tagged fixing the Ishimura's engines?
You're welcome.
Truly divine. And I doubt even you can stop a convergence event fueled by the entire population of Earth.
You take these things to Earth, it's all over.
Only for the faithless. Humanity will be made whole, Mr. Clarke, with or without you. I'd say you've chosen your side.
So Nicole is alive. She's just somewhere doing her own thing. Like, come on, man. How do I kill you then? Oh wait, that's the big boy. I don't want to be using a big boy. Where's my little boy? Alright, so there's a demon and there's a big boy and two babies. Okay. I'm not... Like, can I... There's gotta be... Okay, well I can go through there. That's gonna regenerate. Yeah, that's gonna keep on regenerating. I'm gonna slow these things down. Grab some stasis. And get the hell out of here. I understand what you have to do. Got it, got it, got it, got it, got it. Get in here, you big... Brings you. Open up this. Cryogenically freeze it. Bang. Done.
Cryogenic freeze complete. Transferring specimen to storage.
Man.
Bastard locked me out again. Isaac, you okay?
Stop that, Hunter. Mercer's gone. He wants to take these things to Earth, Kendra. You have to seal the captain's nest and warn Hammond.
Okay, I can seal the nest, but I haven't been able to reach Hammond since he went to the crew deck. Isaac, our air quality is falling fast. If you've got liquid nitrogen, we gotta fix hydroponics.
On it. Keep trying to reach Hammond. Mercer, I don't think he's done yet.
Doesn't get hurt by Hunter, gets killed by Door. Imagine.
Isaac, the hydroponics tram station is sealed off. You'll need another way there.
Of
Take
course.
the tram back towards the hangar, then head to the repair station. Remember where you took that broken tram car off the tracks? There's an access door in there that'll take you to hydroponics.
Man. You're the least of my worries, dude. You are not scary anymore. A tissue sample.
Got something, Isaac?
It's... let's call it a tissue sample. From Mercer's pet Hunter.
Careful. Who knows what mad science went into that thing?
Maybe I could find out. Figure out what Mercer's up to. If I'm fast, there has to be a DNA scanner close by.
There's so much going on right now. Alright. We need to go to tram maintenance. Okay, we can do that. The DNA scanner. Okay, so we can't do you are not authorized yet because too many things are blocked off. We can't go to... we can't go there because it's blocked off. We can do this though. Where do I need to go? The main lab. Where's this? Medical. Okay, better yet, let's just track how to go there, because I am completely lost on this ship. So let's just track objective. Yeah, we gotta go back real quick. Because if I scan this tissue sample, maybe I'll find out a weakness. If we can understand the enemy more, then it's easier to destroy it, right? Weak. I'd like to speak, I'm just hearing banging. Yeah, weaknesses, vulnerabilities, same thing. We froze the thing, but we sent off into storage. Now where is storage, and will we run into it again? Storage, lab storage. So if I ever go back into there, is it going to be waiting for me? Okay, where's the scanner? Oh, I hate that thing's there now. That is frightening. Wait, I think I might know where we need to go. Is it inside there? Nope, it's over here. Okay. Oh. This has been a wonderful journey so far, and by wonderful I mean absolutely scary. Horrifying. Also, hold on a second. Wait, what was that? I missed a room. I missed a room. What was that other room? That was near Mercer's. That office. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna quickly go and check. What is this? Okay. Went through the door. Wait, is this just a shortcut in the end? Tram station. We gotta go the other way, but... Okay, I guess there's just more to explore. A lot to explore, apparently. The horrifying... There was not that much that happened between... when I said I was going to go back here and actually reaching here, except for one sword-handed necromorph jumping out at me and trying to kill me, but he died barely. Easily. Okay. Yeah, this must be just a loop, right? This was a door that was previously locked and now we can enter it? That actually hurts my eyes. Look, it's the signs again. Now, should I really walk here? Yeah, let's walk towards the green light. What's the worst that can happen? That is actually hurting my eyes. Okay, so it was just a shortcut. Good thing I knew that, because now if I need to go around, we can... That's not going to be a problem to quickly walk. That's great. That's fantastic. Yeah, this is where we lifted the lockdown. Okay. Okay. Medical. We need to get back to medical. I do not even know what to say. Wait, where's our little... Why am I a hoe? You were chosen. Where's our little graffiti messages?
Now arriving at medical.
What? We need to scan this tissue. I'm just trying to think, like, what am I exactly supposed to do here now? I need to scan this tissue sample, and then we need to get some liquid nitrogen to put into hydroponics or something, right? Is that unlocked? No, it's another place. To put into hydroponics and I guess clear the air or whatever. I really feel bad not being able to hold all my guns. I honestly feel kind of horrible. I want all my weapons I can have. I want to have them all on me so I can use them, but at the same time, with things like this, you have to be smart. You really have to balance out your... You have to balance out your inventory, because if you just fill it with crap, then you won't be able to get new stuff. Like, stuff to sell or upgrade your weapons, which is funny because I've collected all of these items to upgrade the different weapons, yet I've hardly done any upgrading, because all I see that's worth for upgrading is the capacity or the damage. Damage is priority. More damage the better, obviously, but... Hello? Oh, we're back here! What is that? You guys notice how the music was a bit delayed then? It's so funny how powerful music is, because without the music, it was actually okay. I wasn't that worried. But as soon as you hear the string like... Yeah, that's when the nerves started kicking in. The music has such a big impact on the ambience of a place, honestly. Everything seems alright if it's just quiet, but... if not... This is what that machine was for!
The
Is that other things that are gonna...
Match found for Brant Harris, mining contractor.
Knew it.
Aegis 7. Registered physician, Dr. Charles Mercer. Warning. Severe DNA abnormalities found. Rig tracking is available to trace possible contagion. Authorize.
Harris, what did Mercer do to you?
He
Authorize.
messed you up.
Syncing logs and points of interest to Rig Locator. Thank you for your commitment to public health.
Does that mean we know where he is at all times now, or? Oh no, we're just gonna push further into where he was. Okay, I don't think there was... Yeah, same places. I don't think there was anywhere new to explore. We've been here, we've done all we can. To the left was the place where we first encountered the alien babies, which was horrifying and not nice. So, if we can though, I wanna find his bed. Wait, is it to the right here? No, it's to the left. Okay. Well, yeah, all of that's cleared and well. Cool. Also, when I was God, people have been brutally destroyed here. When I fought that one necromorph on the way back to that place where I fought Harris, like the ragdoll made it slip across with my feet and it scared me because of the sound of it was like the body was scraping along with my feet, and that really made me jump. Sound is so important, I'm telling you. Music, sound effects, all of it. Am I going back to... Come here, man. Where are you? Stand still. Oh, I'm pretty sure those enemies I left here. Hello? Don't close. My heart and Isaac's heart are both beating incredibly fast. All I'm hearing is... Oh, so I wonder why we need to find Harris's bed. Is there any more investigation we can do? Wait, what? Wait, this thing is telling me to go back and forth. What the heck is happening? It's just like, over here, no, over here, no, over here, no, over here, over here. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, great. Red room. No. I don't like... Oh, this is where the electricity... Oh, not the electricity. This is where there was damage to this place and there was a lockdown. And I fought the baby. It's so dark. I don't like the darkness. Where's my flashlight? Wait, we're back here again? Man, we are doing loops on loops. Okay. Since we worked so hard to get here, I am gonna save here, but I will check out Harris's ICU bed if it's not too far away. Oh, it's right here. Sweet. Oh, this was it.
Now it's recording. Here, look up for me.
It's like the main front chamber.
Just a sliver of bone between us. Of Marcus. Relax. like Aegis 7 and that unpleasantness with the nurse.
Wasn't the nurse when I did that. This errand you want me to do in ore storage. The miners won't like it.
They're probably as narrow-minded as the miners of the colony is. Tormenting someone for being a little different.
How much manipulation happening. Exploiting his... Exploiting his insecurity.
Yeah, they do. I'm ready.
Don't do it.
Easy. If I insert this material into the right region of the brain.
Oh God. I can see the Marcus codes. It's been trying to show me. They're hungry. They're coming. They'll make us whole. Doctor, I see it now. The marker speaks. We can answer.
Tell me how.
Tracking related rig activity.
Man, poor Harris. He's being manipulated so hard. All of his vulnerabilities of being different and, you know, maybe being treated differently by other people on Aegis 7 while he was mining. Man, Dr. Mercer is a slippery little shit. Okay, well, I guess we'll leave it at that. We have a lot of places to go to. They are all blocked out. Kyne's in the mining deck. The next part of Harris's story is in the mining deck, and then the authorization master code to gather all the different rigs to create master access. That's just all around the ship, I'm guessing, so that's not too much of a priority. But again, definitely want to check that out while I'm sweeping the entire ship at some point, because it would be a waste to not collect everything before what I'm going to assume is the final boss fight of some horrible alien mess. Maybe the core of the marker itself or something. I don't know what we're going up against. I don't know what the future has ahead. But all we can do for now is just prepare for the unknown and just suit ourselves up and gear up as much as we can. But I guess we'll leave it there for today. The investigation board is here now, so I can always update that with the newest encounters of necromorphs, what objectives we have to do, the status of Isaac and his relationships, his 2 crewmates left. Hammond, don't know what happened to him. I guess we're gonna find out. Daniels, she's a star. I hope she isn't secretly a horrible agent or something, but because she is awesome and has been a great help. Nicole, we're just gonna have to find out where she is, but luckily she's alive and doing her best part somewhere on the ship to stop or at least delay whatever is happening. But we will pick it back up tomorrow, so thanks for being here and see you then.